Well, folks, welcome to a very rainy RAF Valley. We're in the Aero, and I just want to check in with you guys. How are you feeling after the massive review and announcement? Are you okay? Pretty amazing, isn't it, that Varjo are actually coming into the consumer space, and it's I have to say it is a lot to do with the reactions and the influence of both my videos and Sebastian's that's made this happen. So I feel very honoured and thankful, and I just want to say thank you to you guys for being part of what I really call this a movement in the VR industry. It's huge, and really predominantly this headset, this incredible headset, is for us flight simmers. Think of the name, Aero. It is predominantly for the professional. I consider this a professional use case scenario, even though this is flight simulation. It is absolutely, I don't see this as a game. It's a hobby, and this is absolutely an investment. And anyway, we're going to fly. This is the beta version of the Hawk. It might be released by the time this recording goes out, but I just wanted to show you what it's like in Sim Update 6. There's a few bugs, but they will definitely be sorted out. Now we're going to take off from here. We're going to go cloud surfing, and we're going to head over to Cranwell. And I just want to show you a few more extra things I didn't show you in the preview as well. So first of all, we need to get this aircraft fired up. We're going to shut the canopy now because we're getting wet here. That feels so good when you do that, and the sounds and everything, it's so beautiful. I'm going to try not to say wow and amazing too much in this video. I will do my best, okay? But it's so hard because this experience is totally unmatched. The only other headset available right now is the Varjo VR3 that comes close to this. In fact, it's the same. This is exactly the same experience, if not, I think, better in the Aero because it's much cheaper, there's no subscription, and it's a lot lighter. And that panel is even brighter than the VR3. It's just beautiful. It's the same panel that's in the VR3 in terms of the main display, without the focus screen, which we don't need anyway because it doesn't work. Anyway, with that being said, we'll get cracking on now. So this is our EFB, take a chocks, and all the other good stuff. I can read everything so incredibly well. In fact, I'm gonna give myself a challenge. I'm gonna try and find something in VR at some point that I can't read in this headset. And I really don't think that will ever happen. But I'm sure I could find something really tiny and small, some piece of text or something that I can't read. But it's certainly not going to be today, that's for sure. Right, battery coming on then. Battery number 2. I'm going to do a bit of a quick start with this. Realistic, but quick, if that's a thing. We're going to start with getting the GTS turbine all fired up here. It's so funny because there actually is a zoom feature in the Hawk, because Just Flight are really great at giving us true VR compatibility. But you just don't need the zoom key in this thing. You don't need it in any aircraft. Not even the CRJ or something even, huge like that. Right, you see there the GTS light is on. In fact, let's have a bit of panel light going on here because the panel lights in this are gorgeous, and I haven't shown that off either yet. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. Right, we'll now get the aircraft fired up here. And we'll go outside again like last time to listen to these beautiful sounds. Oh, they're so gorgeous. What a state it is today, eh? Look at it out here. Do you know, folks, this is now my favourite aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's this. And I'm surprised by that because I'm a general aviation guy. I love the Pipers. I love the CRJ. But there's just something very alive about this model. It's absolutely beautiful. Right, anyway, I'll just hide that for a moment because we're just going to make sure that our attitude indicator's working. We'll sync to press the heading bug. We'll do our altimeter test, and we'll get the hydraulic systems online there. That should be all sorted. If you'd like an in-depth kind of startup guide for the Hawk, please let me know and I will do it properly and more in-depth. But I do it properly, it's just I do it really fast and not in the right order. So I guess it isn't properly, is it really? But you know what I mean. Oxygen going on, should have done that before, see what I mean? And the anti-mist, we're definitely going to need that today. We're definitely going to need pitot heat. And we're about ready, guys. But one thing I want to show you now, okay? And that is the GPS. This is absolutely brilliant. Right, let me just get it to work. Hang on a second. There we go. This is brilliant. I didn't even know this in the preview. I didn't actually realise you could do this. You've got this sort of touchscreen menu sitting here. You've got 3D vision, which I used the other day, by the way, which was really useful because of the weather. But also, I'm still a bit clunky with this. I'm now going to type in Echo Golf Yankee, like so. Click enter. Activate. Look at this. This is brilliant. I didn't know they custom coded their own GPS system, but yeah, they have. It's just flight. I guess I should have realised that. And what we'll do is go down to the map, and there we are. Look at that, and you can even zoom in and out, of course, as well. That is brilliant. I love that. I really do. We're not going to bother with ATC today. I'm just going to click the B key. That way we can get our pressure and take the rudder lock off. Parking brake. Tracking on this headset, by the way, something I didn't mention in the review, is brilliant. I'm only using one base station. Varjo say that you need to have 2 base stations. You kind of do, but for what we do sitting down, you know, most of the time, you don't really need it. Anyway, folks, let's have one last view outside, and then we will certainly get on our merry way. Right, so welcome back. We're now currently taxiing, and if you noticed, I've disappeared from the left-hand side of your screen. That's because, well, A, you don't really need me blocking your view of this beautiful aircraft, but also I've noticed that NVIDIA Broadcast, the app that I use to transmit the camera, is really tanking the frame rate in OBS, so I thought I'd get rid of it so it's a bit smoother. I mean, it doesn't make a difference in the sim, but I've noticed when it records, it kind of gives you stutters, so that's a bit annoying, but it doesn't matter, you don't need to see me anyway. You notice how I've got the landing light on purpose, because look at the rain effect and how it's being reflected from that light there. I think that's both a Sim Update 6 thing, but also the clever wizardry from the in-house development team at Just Flight for just producing all those very nice effects. Look at that. Now, one thing I love about aircraft like this is that, yes, it's gloomy at the moment, but we're going to break out of this cloud and enjoy that sunshine up on the top of the cloud base. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh, look at all this rain. It is beautiful. If it is a bit gloomy, but it's a very beautiful scene here. And as you can imagine, in the Aero, which by the way is running really well in this sim, thanks to the hard work that the Varjo team have been putting into to get the OpenXR runtime to work. So I'd recommend using that instead of Steam VR, because you're going to get a much better performance boost, without a doubt. It's just great. It is absolutely such an amazing time. Anyway, here we go. What a sound. Those rain effects, how they've changed shape. Gently lift off the ground there. folks, I'm back again already. Actually, I've just adjusted my microphone, so hopefully you can hear me a bit better now. But I was just saying before, in case you didn't hear me very well, is that the field of view in the Aero is actually really, really nice, because you can see way more of the panel than any other headset because of that spheric lens design, which means that it's almost edge-to-edge clarity. In fact, it basically is, to be honest, but I know someone might disagree with me, but really you've got to be like right on the far edges, like really crane your eyes like left and right to even see slightly blurriness. And why would you do that? There's no point, because you don't behave like that in real life. It literally is incredibly clear, so that field of view, it feels definitely 115 degrees, I think. In fact, it feels better than the Vive Pro 2. That's what I was just saying. Anyway, I reckon hopefully as we get further inland to RAF Cranwell, the breaks in the cloud that you see here are going to get, there's going to be more of them. But yeah, I want to play with some of these clouds as well. Now, just to say, guys, if there's any shaking, that is because I'm talking with a VR headset on. That's what happens, unfortunately. I can't really do much about that. But trust me, in the actual headset... Oh, there's a rainbow appearing there. Did you see that? Wow. I don't notice that because it just feels like real life, quite literally. And like I said in my review video, it feels like there's not really a panel there. I'm looking at this with my own eyes, but in virtual reality. It's the only way I can describe it, really. Do you know what? I keep panning around here because I just love the spatial sounds on this thing. I think the Just Flight team have gone beyond the Call of Duty here with this sound set. It kind of feels like I'm flying in DCS in a way. And as I say, that's massive praise indeed, and it's a testament to the work they put into this aircraft. It really is. Oh, folks, I can't wait for you to get the Aero. It's just going to be amazing hearing all of your thoughts and your impressions. Please do join my Discord group, and we can embark on this very exciting journey together. You have to remember, guys, I know it's expensive, but you think about the fact that you're getting 95% of the experience of the VR3. The reason why I say 95% is because it doesn't have hand tracking really, but in terms of the display clarity, and it's even more comfortable, by the way, and you've got no subscription, which is amazing. You know, it actually is a very good value for money headset if you think about the fact that there is nothing out there that has this level of clarity. It's just that's the way it is, folks. I appreciate it's not going to be for everybody, and the Reverb G2 is a fantastic headset. I still love it, and I'll still be using it on the channel loads because I really do love that headset, as well as the Quest as well, and the Pimax. Very spoiled here, but I think it's good that I've got all these different types of headsets on the channel so I can cater for all of my viewers, really. Because I respect not everybody's going to have the money to buy something like this. I totally understand that. The Reverb is still fantastic, it really is. But this, even if you save up your money and get one in, say, a year's time from now, it's still going to be on the edge of what we can achieve right now. It's all about that visual fidelity you can see. It's absolutely unrivaled. I'm looking out there, and there's just no Mura, no obstructions in any way between me and that sky. And that to me is everything. I've wanted this for such a long time. When the Reverb G1 got first announced, this is what I was hoping for. This level of clarity, but I was asking for too much. I think we all were. But now we finally have what we really want. Oh, it's breathtaking, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And you know what? I nearly cut that bit of the video at the end. You know my review video, of course, that you've probably all seen now. Or if you haven't, I'll put a link in the description below. I get quite emotional at the end. I literally got rid of that. And you know what? I thought, sod it. I don't care. I'm going to put it in because I want you to see my genuine reactions. And someone who was a massive VR, fan like me, to say the least, and I've seen where it's come from the CV1 and how that affected me. The first time I put an Oculus CV1 on, it changed the way I thought about immersion and gaming and flying forever. So to come from that to this is the dream that's come true for me. And I'm pleased I added it in, because that's really how I feel about this headset. It's moved the game forward. Now, since the ATIS should be reporting a bit better these days, since Sim Update 6 has arrived, let's see if we can get a decent report from somewhere nearby. East Midlands, actually, that'd be useful. Okay, I can't hear that very well, but I can read it. Oh, 33 knot wind. Visibility 3, heavy rain. Oh my god. Sky condition, that's what I want to know. What's the ceiling? 2,000 feet. Okay, that's doable. And that is actually really accurate as well. So I'm pleased to say and pleased to know that the ATIS is finally reporting the correct conditions. And by the way, funny enough, in the Varjo, this ATC window looks beautiful. I guess it depends on the resolution of the VR headset. The Quest 2, it still looks a bit jaggy. It does still it's a bit jaggy in this still, don't get me wrong. I don't think it's as good as it used to be in Sim Update 4, but it does look a lot better in the Varjo. Right, we're now going to drop down, guys, because we're not far away. We're not far away at all. So we'll go to synthetic vision here. And let's see if we can drop down and have some fun. The way this aircraft feels in the air is so damn fluid. In fact, we'll go right. Yeah, we'll actually use that little bit of a hole there. That's the air brake coming out, sounding amazing. Oh, that sounds so good, doesn't it? That sounds so damn good. Through the cloud, what a feeling. And the performance is really, really good. It's really good with the Aero. It's far better than the Pimax, and it's on par with the G2. I would say it probably, you know, not quite as good, but it's not far off. And that is a lot to do with the software, Varjo-based software. Look at that beautiful rainbow there. Oh, wow. Oh no, I said wow. Damn it. I'm trying not to say wow. Oh, we're low on fuel again. I'm good at doing that, aren't I? Must admit, this the Hawk does drink a lot of fuel. I presume that's accurate, but I didn't think it drunk as much as this, to be honest. But I might have to cheat again like I did in my preview video. But it gives us a chance to look at the menus. Yeah, they look so good. Oh yeah, we're really low on fuel here. Menus are very nice since Sim Update 6. In fact, the whole situation here is looking very, very positive indeed. The clouds, just everything, the render scale feels good. It's nice. And look at this, I'm getting a warning there because my RPM was and the TGT was too high. It's really a thing of beauty, this thing. We're very lucky to have Just Flight on our side here, because I do feel that there's not many developers out there producing this level of quality. And by the way, thank you so much to all the community, particularly my Discord group and the people in the comments of one of my other videos, to say that to get rid of the mouse, if it doesn't disappear, which it did then typically, did you see that? Just because I'm talking about it. Just click the middle mouse button. It goes. That is fantastic. So thank you to Uwe and Sven and all the really, really great people that make up this amazing community. It's really, really appreciated. I can't believe I never knew that. But there you are. In fact, by the way, you can get rid of that EFB by pressing this. Right, we are actually really close now to Cranwell. So what we'll do, because the weather is so bad, we'll do a bit of a run in and break. Following this rainbow here off our nose. Look at this. I feel like we've got back to sort of Sim Update 4 levels of quality. And by the way, something I forgot to mention, and I really wanted to mention this at the start of the video, I'm running with LOD at 400. It kind of feels like... oh, hang on. Sorry. I got distracted there. It kind of feels like Spinal Tap, if you've ever watched that. You know, this amp goes up to 11. We've now got LOD up to 400. That's the kind of things I want to see from the PC side of things. Oh, look at that, a rainbow right overhead Cranwell. Here we go then. Oh, this aircraft. I did say we were going to do a running and brake, but let's do just a little bit of a display here, because this is the kind of thing you would expect to see. Air brake out. And that actually does tighten the turn a bit as well. That's kind of cool. Because we've got a little bit of a break in the cloud here, actually. So we'll use that to our advantage. Snap rolls, by the way. You can do them really well. Actually, let's just... there we go. I'm trying to do too many things at once here. That's it. But you can do snap rolls, which really shows off the fluid flight model. I've been asked a number of times, this is most definitely the best Hawk that in Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's pretty easy to say. Oh, look at that rain coming in there. Yeah, we've got to be careful here because we might not have a lot of visibility, but we'll just do a bit of a... It's a shame that is actually, because I wanted to do a few manoeuvres, but we'll play on the side of caution here. And we'll come in for a landing. Oh, wow. Look at that, the visibility is now just dropped like a stone. The dynamic weather in this sim is incredible. I was kind of hoping X-Plane would have some sort of a response to it, but as far as I can see, they haven't. Not really, to be honest. Oh, I can just see the runway there. See, the mouse is hanging around, middle mouse button, and now it's gone. So yeah, we've been flying in the brand new Varjo Aero, the first consumer headset from that manufacturer, and I want to make sure that everybody realises that Varjo are not really a game developer. They're a professional sort of commercial VR manufacturer with such clients as Lockheed Martin and the Finnish Air Force, and to have them in our corner is a massive deal, and you need to understand that they're coming from a completely different angle than, say, you know, Oculus or Vive. This is a full-blown professional VR headset, and it is to be used for us consumers without a subscription. The fact they've done this for us is huge. Here we go then. Oh, that wasn't too bad actually. I sound surprised. I am surprised. Okay, folks, thank you so much for watching. As always, I really do appreciate your support on the channel. It's been one hell of a time here on the channel, and I will definitely see you very soon. Oh, yes. And please let me know what kind of content you'd like to see in the Aero. There's some DCS coming, IL2, some comparison tests, some, you know, and my thoughts about the Riva G2 compared to this as well. And I'll be completely objective, or subjective, whatever you want to call it, and give you the good and the bad, basically. But yeah, what a time. What a time for VR. See you soon, guys. Take care. Remember, folks, that annoying transparent thing in the canopy, it's just a bug. You won't see that in the final version. Martin has already fixed it. He's on it. And, yeah. What a beauty this is. And if this has been released by the time this recording comes out, I will most definitely put a link in the description below. Right, I'm ready to go now. Take care. Bye for now.